Tesla has launched the lower-priced Model Y standard, but it's not really cheap. And many people even think it's not worth the money at the $39,990 price point Elon Musk announced. Unless you really want to buy a Tesla, you might want to skip this option and wait for a vehicle that's expected to be about 25% cheaper, which is set to launch next year. This could be Elon Musk's backup plan in case Model Y standard sales don't meet expectations. With a wave of leaks coming out of Fremont, new activity from Chinese suppliers for this model, and changes within Tesla's structural casting program, the Model 2 or Model Q appears to be the hatchback Tesla has been missing. It's closer than ever, and it's expected to come in at around $30,000. If the leaks are accurate, this model could be extremely competitive in both the US and China. It may not be as refined as the Model Y or Model 3, but it will be Tesla's most transformative vehicle yet. So what exactly has been leaked about this car? Why is it so different? And what is Tesla's plan for the 2026 Model 2? Over the next 18 minutes, you'll see why this could become Tesla's next big success. Things are about to get very interesting.
We need to make sure that it works. This is some crazy, crazy technology.
Okay, for many years, Tesla has talked about releasing a new affordable $25,000 vehicle for the brand through statements from Elon Musk. But in the end, most people were left with a familiar feeling, much like when Tesla launched the Cybertruck. A vehicle that didn't live up to expectations, while the price was nearly double what people had hoped for. And yes, that's exactly the Model Y standard. Unsurprisingly, it hasn't sold very well, because customers can essentially spend about $5,000 more to get a Model Y Premium or a Model 3. Even lower-priced vehicles like the Chevrolet Equinox or the Toyota BZ offer similar or even better overall quality. Although we're Tesla fans, we've never really been impressed by the Model Y standard. From the moment it was announced, we predicted that it wouldn't meet customer expectations, especially with its stripped-down interior and limited features while still carrying a $40,000 price tag. We think it would have made far more sense to price this model at $35,000. That would have been much more reasonable. However, this isn't the last affordable vehicle Tesla plans to produce. There are still many other plans in motion, because it's clear that Tesla is steadily making cheaper EVs than in previous years, with more efficient new technologies being introduced into its production lines. And this is why we may soon be able to buy a new Tesla priced about 25% lower than the Model Y standard, with Tesla's Fremont factory in the US, set to be involved in producing this model. According to internal reports, the vehicle is expected to debut in May 2026, and Elon Musk has instructed Tesla team to finalize every detail, from design to specifications before the official launch. Even when Joe Rogan pressed Elon Musk to reveal information about this model, Musk said he couldn't say anything until it's officially announced. But the Tesla CEO believes this could be a truly unforgettable product.
I can't do the unveil before the unveil. I think it has a shot at being the most memorable product unveil ever. It has a shot.
As soon as the information was leaked, the Tesla watching community immediately split into two clearly opposing camps. One side is skeptical, believing that to hit the $30,000 price point, the Model 2 would be significantly worse, forced to make too many compromises in terms of comfort and overall user experience. On the other hand, many people are genuinely excited, especially customers who have been waiting for years for a truly affordable Tesla. For them, the Model 2 isn't just a new vehicle. It represents the doorway to owning a Tesla EV for the first time, even if that means accepting certain trade-offs. Although it hasn't been officially unveiled yet, leaks from inside the Giga Texas factory have already given us a glimpse of what's coming. While Elon Musk has not confirmed the official name of this model, the name Model 2 has long been considered the most fitting. After all, when you line up Tesla's 4 existing models, you get double sexy. Sounds interesting, right? Of course, there are still some groups who believe it will be called the Model Q. Okay, Elon Musk can use whatever name he wants, but according to information from Chinese suppliers, Tesla has been asking them to provide components for this vehicle since September. The documentation indicates that this will be a hatchback. In the past, when rumors surfaced about Tesla launching the Model Y standard, reports from Chinese suppliers revealed similar details, and that eventually turned out to be true. Because of that, there's a strong chance the Model 2 will be a compact hatchback, smaller than the Model 3 and Model Y, introducing a design language that has never appeared in Tesla's lineup before. And yes, Tesla doesn't currently have any hatchbacks. Its portfolio so far has been dominated by sedans and SUVs. Elon Musk has only revealed that the vehicle will be heavily simplified, but it won't copy any existing designs. This means it won't look like the Model Y or the Model 3 we're familiar with. It seems Tesla doesn't want to create a simple mini version, but rather a product with its own personality, distinct enough to stand on its own. In other words, the Model 2 is being positioned as a completely new hatchback. Smaller, simpler, built with more cost-efficient materials, and priced at around $30,000, which makes this strategy more logical than ever. Above all, Tesla has a dedicated battery technology to make this price point possible, and surprisingly, it's a battery that can be considered quite powerful. Yes, CATL, the leading Chinese battery manufacturer and Tesla's partner for supplying batteries for this new model, has stated that Tesla's next affordable vehicle will be the first to use its Shenzhou 2 battery. This is a low-cost LFP battery, but its performance is anything but insignificant. According to the company, this battery delivers unprecedented charging speeds and driving range. It meets the expectations for affordable vehicles while still providing reliable performance. Initially, Tesla planned to use a conventional LFP battery for this model, but testing results reportedly fell short of expectations, making Shenzhou 2 a surprisingly strong alternative. So what makes this battery special enough for Tesla to choose it? Okay, CATL has actually been researching this battery for many years, and it has gone through multiple generations to achieve both optimal performance and maximum cost efficiency. As many of us know, especially those who follow battery technology, LFP batteries have several major advantages. Tesla itself has used LFP batteries for a long time in the Model Y and Model 3. They're safe, durable, and affordable. However, their biggest drawbacks have always been lower energy density and slower charging speeds. That said, Shenzhou 2 significantly improves both energy density and charging speed, allowing Tesla's new model to achieve long driving range along with impressive charging performance. CATL claims this is the world's first LFP battery, capable of delivering close to a 500-mile range while supporting ultra-fast 12C charging. The system can add about 47 miles of range in just 30 seconds, roughly 1.55 miles per second, and can reach over 320 miles of range with only 5 minutes of charging. Oh my God, that's almost unbelievable, right? It's arguably more powerful than any battery technology we've heard of so far. But that's not all. This battery also delivers remarkable performance in cold weather, which is a major advantage for electric vehicles. CATL reports that the battery can charge from 5% to 80% in just 15 minutes at 14 degrees Fahrenheit, which is more than 100% better than the current industry benchmark. Okay, essentially, this is the most powerful LFP battery we've ever seen, and with this technology, the Model 2 should achieve at least a 320-mile range. Thanks to its fast charging capability, Tesla may even reduce the battery pack size to around 50 kilowatt-hours to optimize costs. So, in short, we can realistically expect a new $30,000 Tesla that still delivers around 300 miles of range, something most other vehicles struggle to achieve. If you know of any car under $30,000 that can still hit 300 miles of EPA-rated range, let us know in the comments below. Despite being priced even lower than the Model Y standard, the Model 2 appears to meet and in some cases even exceed the expectations of many customers. The front-end design is rumored to be almost completely different from previous Tesla models. While the Model 2 won't feature a front light bar, it is expected to have sharper, more aggressive headlights. Some leaks suggest the headlights will be fairly similar to those on the Model 3, though with less powerful illumination. From a design standpoint alone, however, it clearly looks better than the Model Y standard. As a hatchback, the Model 2 will be easy to distinguish from other Teslas and will be significantly smaller than the Model Y. But interestingly, this apparent drawback actually becomes an advantage during manufacturing. With the latest generation of gigacasting technology, Tesla can essentially cast the entire body structure as a single unified piece, something it hasn't been able to fully achieve with the Model Y or Model 3. This is also one of the key secrets to bringing the price of this model below $30,000. By eliminating a large number of unnecessary joints and gaps, the vehicle achieves an extremely clean, seamless appearance without sacrificing its modern look. Simply put, the smaller the car, the faster the casting process, since there are fewer components involved. That's why Elon Musk has hinted that this will be a vehicle that can be produced very quickly on the Fremont production line.
The fastest production ramp of any product, of any large complex manufactured product ever.
At one point, many people believed this model would inherit bold door mechanisms such as falcon wing doors, or at least a unique solution similar to the Cybercab. That assumption made sense, since the Cybercab was once rumored to be a twin sibling of this vehicle. However, those expectations were quickly shut down. Unlike the Cybercab, which is built around the groundbreaking unboxed manufacturing process, the Model 2 is being developed with a more cautious approach, continuing to use a familiar assembly line in order to optimize costs and enable true mass production. As a result, Tesla made a smarter choice for the Model 2. Instead of chasing flashy door mechanisms, it focused on refining what already works. The car retains a traditional four-door layout, but everything has been re-engineered, from the hinges and panel gaps to the opening angles, to better suit everyday use. This isn't just a design decision, it's a practical one. Falcon wing doors may look visually striking, but they come with added complexity, higher costs, and greater space requirements. For a vehicle aimed at the mass market, Tesla clearly understands that usability and efficiency matter far more than visual flair. Another feature on the Model 2 that will excite many people is that it still comes equipped with a front bumper camera, seamlessly integrated into the overall design. This shows that Tesla doesn't treat autonomous driving technology as an optional extra, but as a core pillar of its brand identity. That's why, even as a lower-priced model, the Model 2 still fits into Tesla's long-term strategy. Model 2 owners may be able to enroll their vehicles in Tesla's robotaxi service when they're not using them, potentially allowing them to earn additional income. Inside this model, Tesla is rumored to significantly cut back on cabin features, something that may turn off some customers, or at least require a period of adjustment. The interior of the Model 2 is being designed around one very clear goal: minimizing costs without losing the core Tesla experience. The central infotainment screen is expected to shrink to around 10.5 to 11 inches, small enough to save money compared to the 15-inch display, yet still capable of delivering the same fast processing, smooth interface, and familiar voice control found in higher-end Teslas. The most controversial change may be the control layout. According to rumors, the Model 2 could continue Tesla's move away from traditional stalks and gear selectors, similar to the refreshed Model 3, replacing them with a minimalist driving interface that relies on capacitive touch zones on the steering wheel. For older users, this could be an initial barrier. However, from Tesla's perspective, eliminating mechanical components not only reduces costs, but also lowers long-term failure points and significantly shortens assembly time. Other interior cutbacks follow the same philosophy. The seats are reportedly upholstered in fabric instead of vegan leather, resulting in a less premium feel and more difficult cleaning. Heated seats are said to be omitted, and the panoramic glass roof is removed, making the cabin feel less airy. Single-pane acoustic glass and a simplified speaker system will likely impact both noise insulation and the overall audio experience. Ambient lighting is also reduced to a single color, functional, but not designed to feel luxurious. Elon Musk has been very clear about this. If you're looking for premium features and a more refined driving experience, Tesla already offers other models for you. The company's lineup needs clear segmentation, and the Model 2, without a doubt, has been built to prioritize affordability and mass accessibility above everything else. Initially, Elon Musk revealed that this model would be produced at Giga, Texas. But it appears that the focus on Cybercab production has pushed the project to Fremont instead. Interestingly, Fremont turns out to be a very natural fit for building this vehicle. Yes, Tesla's Fremont factory is widely considered an ideal location for producing the Model 2, because it brings together all the elements needed for a strategic, low-cost vehicle that still incorporates new technologies. First of all, Fremont is Tesla's oldest factory and effectively serves as a living manufacturing laboratory, where the company frequently tests, refines, and perfects new technologies before rolling them out to other factories. As we mentioned earlier, the Model 2 is expected to adopt several major innovations, including next-generation gigacasting structures, a drastically reduced parts count, new materials, and even a completely different battery technology. Producing the car at Fremont allows Tesla to better control risks and make rapid adjustments if issues arise. In addition, Fremont has extensive experience building small and mid-size vehicles like the Model 3, which shares a design philosophy and assembly process much closer to the Model 2 than factories that specialize in SUVs or pickup trucks, such as the Texas plant. Fremont's location near Tesla's R&D, AI, and autopilot centers in California also enables close collaboration between design, software, and manufacturing teams, shortening debugging cycles and accelerating overall product optimization. Okay, we also believe that producing the Model 2 in the US allows Tesla to take advantage of domestic manufacturing incentives, reduce geopolitical risks, and build the image of an affordable made-in-USA electric vehicle for the domestic market. More importantly, although labor costs at Fremont are relatively high, Tesla offsets this with deep manufacturing experience, low defect rates, and exceptional process optimization, which helps lower the cost per vehicle. The year 2025 could be considered a fairly lackluster one for Tesla, as vehicle sales declined noticeably due to the company's inability to launch a product that truly matched the expectations of the broader market. After a period of explosive growth, Tesla's product lineup began to show signs of stagnation. The Model S and Model X appeal to a very narrow audience. The refreshed Model 3, while improved, was not new enough to create a major breakthrough, and the Cybertruck is simply too niche, too expensive, and not aligned with mainstream tastes. In that context, the Model Y Standard was supposed to be a sales lifeline, but in reality, it turned out to be a somewhat misguided move. The biggest problem with the Model Y Standard is that it was stripped down too much without becoming cheap enough. The use of a lower-capacity battery limited driving range, while the price, despite the feature cuts, was still not attractive enough to create a clear advantage over competitors, especially Chinese EVs and increasingly popular hybrid models. For many customers, the Model Y Standard ended up in an awkward middle ground. Not affordable enough to be an economical choice, yet not good enough in terms of range and features to justify spending more. As a result, many buyers delayed their purchase or switched to other brands. More importantly, the Model Y Standard failed to address Tesla's core challenge in 2025, the lack of a truly new affordable vehicle designed from the ground up for the mass market. Instead of delivering a product that was genuinely disruptive in terms of price and user experience, Tesla merely adjusted an existing model by cutting features, creating a sense of regression rather than innovation. That's why the Model Y Standard not only fell short of boosting sales as expected, but also highlighted the market's urgent demand for a truly new vehicle, a role that many believe the Model 2 will need to fulfill in the next phase. The Model 2 is expected to be a major turning point for Tesla, and it will most likely be revealed in the second quarter of next year. What do you think about this car? Would you buy it? Drop a comment below, and thanks for watching.